Maybe I left here a long time ago and neither of us knew it. Would they say I lost the plot? Would you say I blew it? Thought I found a way back home, but now I'm looking through it. After all this time spent gone, I think I just outgrew it. Were we supposed to waste away? Empty out my bedroom, throw all that stuff away. All I'll take it with me now is a blank slate.
All right, let's go.
Days are too short to live all life through in this
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Simply Cyber Live, office hours, after hours. I got my InfoSec t-shirt. I think I'm the only one who's got a full pint of beer, ready to rock and roll. It's Friday. It's late, but we got a lot of fun today. I am super, super pumped up. We are going to be doing planning for the Simply Cyber Conference. A lot of people have been asking about this in the community. I just haven't had time to get this together, but now it's finally here. We have an amazing group of people who are going to be coming on stage, including Josh Mason, Base Case, Joel Belton, the ice cream man himself, Aaron Katz, Aaron Katz Gator, he's not a junior that I know of, and also Velda Lemke, aka Velda the Deputy, aka the Chief Architect, the mastermind behind all of the successful conferences that you've seen put on by Black Hill and Anti-Siphon. She has agreed on incredibly short notice to come join us and basically be the adult in the room to line out, here are all the things you need to do. Jerry, calm down. We're not going to do that. That's not a good... Josh, please. Josh. Okay, so Velda's going to be doing that. I'm going to bring up chat on the side. There's so many of us here that I definitely want to use the YouTube chat and kind of view it on the side. But we are going to be running polls. We're going to be asking questions. We're going to frame this sucker out big time. Like, what are the dates? How many tracks? What's the focus? Who do you want speaking? Yada, yada, yada. The whole thing is community driven. We're going to have a great time today. So let's bring in our guests. First of all, Velda, aka the Deputy. Where are you, Velda? I'm full screen guy. Hold on one second. Let's do this. Hey, Velda, how are you?
I'm great, and thank you so much for having me today.
Oh, heck yeah,
awesome.
heck yeah. Let's bring in our couple other speakers. Here's Josh Mason, always a regular on the channel. Josh has always got good tips. The spicy one himself, one angry Eric Taylor, always in the house. And then we'll have Joel Belton and Aaron Katz. Aaron is driving, so his camera is off, which is fine. And Joel's camera is off too, which I don't understand why, but that's also fine. No judgment here. Okay, so before we get into it, let me outline to the community what I'm thinking of doing. Simply CyberCon, I'm thinking it's a community-driven event that is going to map to what the Simply Cyber community is, Velda. So I'm thinking inclusion, we're not going to define it to red team only or blue team only, although there's nothing wrong with that. I don't want to get over my ski tips here with ideas of like, oh, let's do 5 days of training and let's have 17 tracks and let's send merch to everybody regardless of where they live. Like, I want to be real practical and real, not skeletal, but I would like to under promise, over deliver instead of over promise and flip out when we're about to deliver this thing. So Velda, can you just kind of share with us, what are some best practices right off the rip that we should be thinking of? And while we're doing that, I'm going to bring up YouTube and get the polls going and everything like that. So, yeah, you start off, Velda. I'd love to get your thoughts.
So, Jerry, but can I confirm this is going to be just a virtual con, right? You're not doing...
Yes, yeah. So that's definitely a fact. Yep, and that's not even up to vote. That's just a fact. We can't handle in person. So, all right, Eric.
I get in trouble when I get in person, so okay.
Wait, you know what, Jerry? You kind of touched on a lot of the things that I do. It's like, okay, is this an in person? Is there a goal behind it? What do you want people to take away from the event, right? Mm-hmm. So at Wild West Hack and Fest, we everything's up for grabs, right? I mean, we do theme it, but I mean, we want a multitude of talks. We want everything: red team, blue team, purple team, incident response, whatever. We want them all there. We want a few soft skills. There's always those kinds of things. But I think the major thing is what's the goal behind it? What are you hoping to achieve, and what do you want people to take away and remember?
Okay, I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and please, guys in chat, I have chat up. If you're in chat, I see there's 62 people in here. What are some goals that you guys have or would like to see for Simply CyberCon? I'd love to get your thoughts. Josh, what's like? Give me one goal, Josh. I'm gonna go around the horn. Give me one goal and that you would have for this conference.
That new people can feel like all this knowledge is reachable to them.
Okay.
That it's not this obscure, like, deep stuff. It is information that they're able to take in no matter where they're beginning, where they're at.
Okay. I like that. Eric, you got a goal?
Yeah, so I would say no matter how small it may be, at least everybody could be able to take away something that is actionable when they return to make their business better.
All right. Or to get into the industry.
Yeah. Some little nugget that they find actionable to make.
Actionable.
Yep.
I'll just say
That's
take
good.
away something actionable to them, meaningful to them. Take away something meaningful. Meaningly full. Is that a word? Meaningly full?
No, meaningful.
I have multiple degrees.
What was that, Dr. Osier?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I see. Okay. So this is good. Aaron, you got a goal, buddy? I know you're driving. Maybe you can breaker 1-2 on that little smoky.
Tell me if it works, if you can hear me first.
Yeah, we can hear you, Aaron. What's a goal for you, buddy?
So my main goal is to be able to get people that are breaking into the industry the guidance and the know-how of how to network and market and brand yourself to your next employer.
All right. So breaking into industry best practices. Okay. Takeaways. Okay. All right. And Base, I know you're producing, but do you have a thought, Base? Or he took himself offline. I see what he did there. Okay. So looking at chat, I'm still trying to get a small computer business up. But that's Carrie. I'm just looking through chat to see if anyone had any thoughts. I didn't take you offline, Base. Nobody puts Base in the corner.
You never brought me back in, so I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll just sit here and respond to chat.
I'm sorry, bud. All right, yeah. So what's a goal for you while I hold on. Yeah. Okay. And Josh, can you look at chat because it's tough to host, produce, document,
Yeah.
and
I'll
ask
cover
questions.
chat. Can I pull things in? No. Can you make me another host?
Oh,
Doesn't matter. Base. All right.
Hold on. Does Base have a goal for this conference?
Yeah, right. Base, do that. Tell them the goal.
I'm
Goal?
reading what we already have.
Oh yeah.
I right there with what everyone else has already said, and then just introducing people to each other, the networking aspect of it.
All right.
for
So
sure.
networking is critical. Somebody who did it. Gosh, I think it was Bryson Bort did it in GrimCon, where he intentionally has either a track or something where he pairs a first-time speaker, or it's a track just for first-time speakers.
Dan
maybe
Initiative does that, and besides Vegas.
Who does that?
Besides Vegas, they've got a track for that.
Yeah. Well, let me ask this question.
What a few do. Yeah.
Yeah, Velda, do you think 2 tracks on a virtual con is achievable?
Yes, I do. In fact, we just did one last week, which you were part of, Jerry, and we did do multi-track.
Right. Remember that thing a couple days ago?
Yeah, no. I know I was part of it, but Velda's a seasoned executioner of these things. I'm asking if somebody who needs an adult to do certain things can achieve this. Okay. All right. We'll do two tracks.
So you've done, like, this wasn't the first virtual con.
No.
This is your all's what, second or third?
We've actually done quite a
Or
few.
fourth?
We
Yeah.
flipped 2020 Wild West Hacken Fest 2020
Mhm.
Way West in a matter of days.
Yeah.
And then we were virtual, went right up to Way West 2021 when we ran in Reno. So yeah, we've done quite a few. We've done quite a few virtual. 2 tracks is
Yeah.
fine. We also
Okay.
have other things happening in conjunction with those 2 tracks, like the CTF, right? The capture the flag, backdoors and breaches, workshops. I mean, we've yeah, absolutely.
So
Okay.
I do want to say I didn't want one thing. Jason Blanchard, aka Banjo Crashland,
Wow.
yeah, aka
Crash in Birdland.
hey, Black Hills. He's done a lot with Zelda and Black Hills and everything. And he told me when I was talking about this to him, he said, don't don't shoot for the moon because it's gonna get complicated quickly. And while it seems like a good idea, you don't want to do it. So I will say I like 2 tracks. I will do a CTF. I feel like Haiku would probably, or like we know people in the industry who host these things, so it could kind of be a modular thing by itself that just kind of
Jerry,
exists.
do you know anyone who works at a range company?
Yeah, so that, and then the training. I don't want to get too crazy with the training, but Cody Kinsey did say that he would be willing to run like like a hardware lab training type event thing where we'd have to send out devices in advance, like you'd have to sign up in advance and stuff like that. So I think that those are all good. And then the 2 tracks. And what do you guys think, or what does the industry think, or the community of? I like the idea of first-time speakers. Like I'm all about people like getting out of their comfort zone, because once you've done it once, it becomes very easy to do it again. So
yes. Oh, a
like
whole track devoted to first-time speakers?
yeah. That's what I like.
Oh.
Let's make
And
everybody nervous.
New speaker
And we
track
make a whole
mentorship.
training. So, something I was gonna propose, even though call for training just closed, how to do a talk. Then again, that's happening in a lot of places. There's a free one of those at HackSpaceCon, and Diana Initiative has a talk on how to do a talk, and Jason's done them. So we can put together a whole thing. We can get people in there, first time talkers.
Okay, well, let me know. And actually, here, I'm going to run a poll right now on LinkedIn, on YouTube. And by the way, if you're watching this on LinkedIn, that's awesome. But over on YouTube, there's way more juice. If you are a never before speaker, would you speak at the conference? And be real with this, people. Don't tell me that you would speak and then don't. Like I need real numbers, because if a lot of you don't want to do it, then we don't want to have a track for it, because it would be stupid. If you never would you speak?
There's some good thoughts out here. Alana or Elena said they can be short, like 15 to 20 minute slots. And Velda, you guys do 15-minute
We do.
talks as an option.
And
I like that.
I think it's a great idea to do 15-minute talks, Jerry. Also, it would not hurt if you're planning to do just brand new speakers to maybe have someone there who can critique the talk and help people improve their skills.
Yeah, some of the best conferences
We can do
I've
that.
been on, just to talk about that, is you'd have a poll for all the attendees, but with 2 questions. One would be, well, what was the what did you like about this presenter, and what didn't you like about this presenter? And they asked to be candid, completely anonymous, so that way you can help the speaker get better next time.
Oh, we could definitely do that. Just a form that pops up partway through. We can even have a QR code. Anyways, yeah.
It's
yeah,
definitely
please,
cool, but now we're starting to introduce complexity, right? So you're gonna have to create a form for every single speaker. Someone's gonna have to manage that. I'm cool with it, but this one's getting put in a different color, because different color means we got to be careful.
Or just a drop down. One form, drop downs for which speaker you're looking at. This.
Okay. Well,
just write it all down. It's brainstorming. We'll write it all down.
Yes, it is brainstorming.
Throw things out later.
Keep looking at chat, Josh, too.
Yeah. Oh man. Someone asked what a track was. It's so that you could have like 2 videos going at the same time.
A track
Multiple
like a
speakers.
series. Think of it as like a room in a conference hall where the speakers rotate in and out. That's a track. Usually tracks are defined by like some discipline or something like blue team
Technical
track.
versus operational
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
thing.
yeah. But we're not doing that. We're doing new and whatever. Like I said, infosec track. I mean, I want anything. I've already talked to a couple people. So okay, so Velda, here's a real question I have for you. One thing I was thinking about is this panel that's on the stream right now, and a couple others who have helped out in the past, curating a speaking track. Okay, just for the infosec track. The new one would be people soliciting that they want to do it, and we'll go with that. Instead of doing a call for papers and then having a paper review board. I don't have time for that. I know many people don't. I've already spoke to like 3 people who I've got them to agree to speak at the event. So do you think that would be a good idea?
I do. Rather than doing the call for paper, you're going to invite your speakers.
Yeah. Well, for the infosec track.
Yes.
Not for yeah.
Yes. I mean, if you want to target something, I would say that that's a good idea, because we do
Okay.
invite people as well as do a call for paper.
Yeah. I think we could do a call for paper. And this is the thing that Jerry always forgets, that you don't have to do this all yourself. Fortunately, I know how to find random people that want to help with things and get paid nothing. So does Velda. We got this covered.
All right. Well, I just
Love
want to
you,
be
Jerry.
clear. I do. I am a psycho type A, so I do tend to try to solve all the problems myself. So the polls are in. I closed the poll. 64% said yes. I think that that's viable. Even if half of those people lied, that's still 10 people that would be into doing this, which is enough to fill a track. So I think we do go with this. I do like this idea. Carrie, I think it was Carrie in chat said a resume workshop. I think that's a fantastic idea. I added LinkedIn roast workshop because who doesn't enjoy a good LinkedIn roast? And then Cody's hardware lab.
Those are easy.
Okay. All right, modular from Range Company. Even Haiku will give us like a custom range, like a badge. You know what I mean? So that'll be good.
One thing I would want to interject here, it'd definitely be an offline topic, but a note for you, Jerry, is to get with Velda about some. I'm sure they've used a ton of different applications to do this, and may have some insights of at least some applications to stay away from that they have learned about.
Yeah, well,
Sure.
I'll tell you what. Being a speaker at Anti-Siphon Offensive Con, most offensive con to ever offensive the other day. Using Zoom for the thing and then Discord for the conversation, I found to be very smooth, very good. So I would want to do that. I pay for Zoom right now. I think I have access to all the toys and tools, but I don't know how to use them. Again, like I don't have time to learn, so I just one day.
Well,
So
let me take care of that then for you.
okay. So okay. What do you mean? Like set the Zooms up and all that stuff?
Yeah, set up all the Zooms and
You'd be all right.
Awesome. No, don't put me into the same category, Ryan. I just know Zoom pretty decently. So
All right.
fine.
So Velda, let me ask you then. Like Eric's agreeing to do Zoom, but like that's probably got a slightly bigger connotation. Is it like in charge of like media delivery or what? What would that entail?
We can connect him with Ryan. It's not that complicated.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Right, Velda? Like,
Yeah, Zoom is
big setup, but
Zoom
it's
is
not-
fairly easy. We do have someone on our team. Ryan, of course, is kind of the guru on it. But as you said, Jerry, we do a green room 30 minutes before you're scheduled to speak, just to make sure your cameras are working, your mics are working, those kinds of things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, we can get that sorted out, but I'll just put Eric on the hook for getting that sorted out. Okay.
Base Case knows how to do stuff too.
Yeah, he does. He definitely does. And again, this is just a planning meeting. We're not trying to get all the details out. Okay.
Right.
but I want details.
Dude, I love using Discord for chat. Like, I wish I wish we could be using Discord right now for chat for this
So-
stream. Like, I love Discord because of the GIFs, and
We
I know
can.
that
It
GIFs aren't
actually-
in anymore. We can.
We can do that.
Mhm.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So Ryan and Jason and the crew figured out how to get the whole chat. Well, you do this, don't you, Jerry? The chat doubled up in Discord, and then
Yeah,
people
yeah,
can
yeah.
participate in chat in Discord, and it shows up here as well.
Yeah, no, I'm doing that
That
right
can be
now.
set up.
Yeah, we could do
Yeah.
that. We could do it. I
But we can also-
remove.
You can have Discord be like Zoom. You can have it set up to go to like OBS or to restream with an
Correct.
RTMP. So yeah, it's doable. There's plenty of time to
Okay.
figure that out. So like 8 or 9 people are asking for mentorship.
Yeah, so okay. Well, I'll move it out of the parking lot, and we can move it into the main talk here. How would a mentorship thing work? Would it be a workshop? Would it be standalone? Would it be like make sure that we have a talk on it? Like,
How to
It's-
build a mentorship? I need more details on that.
We could do a couple. So
Can y'all hear me?
yeah, we
yes,
can hear you, Joe.
Tommy, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
I think what they're trying to say is basically just a mentorship in general. So probably like at bare minimum, like how do you start a mentorship program?
let's
like-
do. Yeah, let's do
Is
that.
that what
Let's
people
do,
want,
like-
or are people asking for mentorship?
That's what I was
Probably
wondering.
Probably
both. But I think if we kind of had either a talk or a workshop on how to set up mentorship, like the mentorship structure,
Yeah.
I think would be very beneficial in general.
Okay,
Like,
well, I think that
what we
that would
could
be a good,
do-
a talk.
We
type,
could talk
though.
with. So we could have something. It's not necessarily going to be part of like a show or a track, but we could have a channel on Discord. People who want to be mentors, people who want to be mentored, and set up that connection right there. And there's plenty of folks who do that. And we can figure that one out if that's what people are looking for. We could also do a talk on how to be a mentor and how to find a mentor and how to ask for a mentor. Those
Yeah,
would
that's
be-
what I was thinking. Like one of these curated talks would be like
Yeah.
around mentorship programs, and then we could have a mentorship Discord channel. Because I'm thinking, I mean, I don't know if Simply CyberCon is going to be big enough to warrant its own server. Like, I think it can just operate on Discord, Simply Cyber Discord server, and be a channel underneath that. And then one day, if it blows up, it can have its own server. But a
It's
mentor.
already blown up. It's already blown up.
Attending.
What are you talking about?
So Velda, would a mentorship Discord channel work? Do you think to
Yes.
help solve
And
this?
In fact, I was going to just talk a little bit about our nerd herders, right?
Mhm.
So I don't know, Josh, if you're a nerd herder. Are you guys nerd herders on it? Okay.
I'm probably going sponsored as a vendor and a talker, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm an honorary nerd herder.
Okay. So we have nerd
I'm
herders.
a friend
here.
of. Yeah.
And these people come in and they answer questions and kind of act as mentors. So yeah, I mean I think it's a fantastic idea.
Okay, so then mentorship Discord channel, it's in.
Yeah.
All right, so this is good.
Hey, Paul, could you get us in touch with Olivia Rose?
Can we
That-
just invite the whole Black Hills team in real quick?
Is
We're
Black
going
Hills?
around robbing them and steal
It's
their
Paul
info.
Cummings, not.
Yeah, Paul Cummings.
He's out
So
there.
here's another question. Devin's asking sponsorship labs to raise money for the con as well. So Velda, for what we're trying to achieve, like I don't want to get sponsorship and get money, right? Unless we're going to do something with it. The whole point of this isn't to like
do
make
giveaways.
money and like it. But I mean, are there any kind of hidden fee? Like obviously, like the Zoom costs something, but there's a chance that many of us already own it, so we're just repurposing it. Is there anything that you can think of where we would need to go out and get sponsorship, not investment, but you know what I mean?
Well, probably the things that I would think about would be like boost on the Discord server if we're going to boost channels and those kinds of things on it, and that I would need to get more information on from actually Jason Kraft and the Hawk is the one who handles it on our side. So I could get some more information on that. But as far as long as you're not putting out swag and those kinds of things, it's very little expense to
Yeah.
it. We do swag bags and those kinds of things. T-shirts.
Yeah, I was thinking about that in the shower this morning, actually. I was thinking, like, what could we? Because I don't want to. Because there's going to be people who are international attending, and it's very expensive. I'm sorry, international people. It's very expensive to send things out. So I don't want physical things. But I was talking to someone. As much as I rail on NFTs, I think it would be cool to have a no cost, like Simply CyberCon NFT. That you could distribute out. I don't know how easy that is to develop or not, but it would be cool because then it would be unique. It would be tied to the event.
They're cool. They're going to cost some Ethereum to build.
Okay.
To create the NFTs, it burns Ethereum.
So if they're not in the crypto,
you could give them
world to begin
out, but you got to make it. So
that's
we
a good
have
point.
people. Neil's done it. We can talk to him.
No, I know, but Eric brings up a good point. If someone doesn't have a wallet or knows anything about
giving them away is a pain in the butt. I've done that.
Yeah.
I've collected addresses and sent stuff, and it's not easy. Yeah.
Velda, any suggestions for like fun stuff we could give away at a virtual con?
Well,
we got vouchers. And...
stickers are always something fun, but I mean that's going to require shipping again.
Yeah.
But at least you could put some stickers in like an envelope and with a regular stamp, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. I mean, there could be like cash prizes or like a special badge for like CTF winner for all the speakers, all that. What's up, Aaron? Good to see you.
We'll have Kim. Right. Kim's here now. Kim will help us figure out swag.
That was one of the things we were asked for last week. Is people said, "I wish we had a sticker that said the most offensive con and ever offensive." So something to think about.
I like it. I'll put digital stickers, or even
we could put like a little like a small price on it and do a pay what you can, like have vouchers like available for those who just can't or better. I don't know, however we want to do that. And then
I wasn't going to charge to
ship
come
stuff
to
out.
this. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that we would charge.
But there's people who would be happy
to donate.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Like Velda, there's people who would be happy to pay for stuff like this.
Oh, absolutely. And Jerry, it may not hurt to have sponsors because people, we ran sponsors in the Discord server, and we've set up channels where they can talk virtually like this right now. They can just be sitting there and people will pop into their channel and speak. So we have done that. So there is opportunity there for sponsorship.
Okay. And
interested.
I like it. Did Jax just had a note someone threw up here for a second? I think it had to do with Simply Cyber merch. Maybe was Jax saying something about that?
Yeah.
Can they get a code for the SE store? Then we pay for shipping. That's a good idea, Jax. That could be a fun idea. Let me look and I'll take that for action. Okay. Thanks, Jax.
One thing that was just brought up to me from Casually Joseph is Discord roles. I guess like for moderators or helpers or something like that is where he's going with. So
the nerd
to consider. Oh, is that what the nerd herd is?
Nerd herders? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Velda.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So we have people who moderate the channel. Jason Crafton is our person, but we can assign. I mean, you can create bots within the server to assign roles. So. Once people get in, if they're in training or if they paid for training or if they haven't, whatever, they can put in a code. We can ship out a code and it can go. There's just a lot of great things you can do in Discord.
I think so. He just came back and said that for attendees and whatnot, kind of like a badge but digital. So I guess like for the mods and art and Simply Cyber, we all have the dumpster fire and you have the SC thing. So like people who have attended. They get a digital badge or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. I like that. Okay, so Discord emote sticker on name thing.
We should talk to Frock. Man.
Charles Finfrock?
Charles. We should talk to Charles about the NFT thing. See if there's a way of like doing it in mass cheap. He knows.
Yeah.
He's got to know.
Well, and we could do like a, just for giggles, like
how cool would it be?
A wallpaper, anyone could share it, so it's not like super exclusive, but like a wallpaper or phone wallpaper or something like that. Just it's fun. Like that's what we're doing here. We're having fun. So
Yeah, Chad is even light up about the Discord
everyone
and
likes
things and
that
stuff like
idea.
so.
what else
That,
is
that,
they
that's
like about the Discord? Oh, Discord emotes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that seems to be a well received idea.
Okay. This is really,
Ooh.
really, this is really excellent.
What about roles? So you and Neil did that, like go through all the SANs, like or the NIST, all the different roles in cyber. We've got time. We could probably like find people who could come up and talk about what they do. Like Eric, tell us like in 10 minutes, like incident response.
I can't.
We could probably run the gamut. I know.
Okay. And you're thinking that as part of the InfoSec track, like as a series of
Yeah,
talks?
as one of the tracks, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I think maybe,
Brainstorm. We put it all down, right?
Yeah, I've
yeah,
got
I mean, I could see like 10-minute, like, this, like, you know what would probably crush? Like a day in the life of roll, and then say, day in the life of GRC, this 10-minute day in the, like, and we could even have like the 6 people on the same stage and just, like obviously no one's gonna be a peckerhead and be like, like I know Eric's talking, but listen to me. It's like shut up. Like we're listening to Eric right now. So we could do that. That way it's not trying to like put a speaker in and pull a speaker out. We could just have him and call it a day in the life of every cyber role. I think that would probably
Question.
resonate really well. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long is this virtual conference supposed to be? Are we trying to do this as an afternoon event, a full day event? Has we
Full day, 2 days.
No,
2 tracks?
no, 2 days. What are you talking about?
What?
This is a 1-day event. Okay, let's come on. Crawl, walk, run. You came out the womb sprinting, my friend. Listen, Velda, what do you think? Like 9 to 5?
You had my back. You're like, yeah, let's do this village.
So personally, I like 5 to 6 hours.
Okay.
Just because that's about as long as people want to be on a conference.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what we did last week. Was we had 5 hours, and that seems to be kind of the sweet spot.
Jerry's
Okay.
All right. I like it. I like it. All right. So 5 to 6 hours. I've got another poll coming for chat here. Okay. So let's talk about and I'm sorry if we were just talking about something and I'm stepping on it. I'm like really.
Oh yeah,
all over the
weekday or weekend? Great question, Joel.
Well, okay. Hold on. I was gonna say like let's pick a time of year, right? So what I was thinking, let's openly talk about this. I was thinking between Thanksgiving and like the first 10 days of December, like in that window. I think it's like a lot of people are chilled. They haven't started flipping out about like, oh my God, I haven't gotten my wife a gift yet. Like that's somebody else, like hypothetical, not me. And then the Christmas, like Thanksgiving, everybody's done their traveling and they're back, but work isn't wicked busy. I like that time of year. What does somebody else want to suggest a different range? Because I want to vote on it and see what the community wants.
I would just say from at least DFIR, and I know one other person that's on this panel that has camera on, from right before Thanksgiving to the beginning of the year, cases go through the freaking roof. So if we can do it before Thanksgiving, would be awesome. That way I don't be like, yeah, Jerry, I'm just too busy, I can't show up because I'm over here lighting my hair on fire.
All right, so you're thinking like between like November 1st and
right? Like November, yeah, the first week in November.
Sorry. Wild West Hacking.
We don't want to we don't want to be too close to Wild West, which is what the ends on the
20th.
Yeah, that's October though.
October.
So I mean,
between Halloween and Thanksgiving somewhere.
Yeah, that sounds pretty. What do people think about that Halloween and Thanksgiving idea?
I like the idea. Yeah.
Kimberly, the dates are for Wild West Hacking Fest are October 18th through the 20th, with training on the 17th and 18th of October.
All right, I just launched a poll. I put between Thanksgiving, Halloween to Thanksgiving, between Thanksgiving and December 10th, and then Christmas to New Year's Eve timeframe. Like, I think anything before that, like personally, I think like August, September is too soon for me. and then 2024. I mean, like, what are we doing here? Like, what we might as well reconvene in like the fall.
Yeah,
Yeah, after Halloween. Yeah, after Halloween, my outward appearance will match my inward appearance. No
So-
sleep, zombified.
So from a planning standpoint, and through all my years of planning, it's always been the first 2 weeks of November or the first 2 weeks in December are usually the best times for that time frame. Jerry, that's my vote.
All right. Well, I've asked in chat, and Halloween to Thanksgiving time frame is crushing it. You know what? My birthday is November 10th. OPSEC, bad OPSEC, but like if it works out,
It's
maybe.
21st. Hey.
So this is becoming a Jerry Con 2023.
No, I'm just saying my birthday happens to be in that window. Velda, you know someone named Roger? No last name?
Hi, Roger goes, it's Belda. Hi, Roger.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Oh, and we got a super chat here. Thanks, JoJo, for the super chat. Already helping support the channel, supporting the show. Okay, so, all right, it's overwhelming here. We've already got 35 votes. There's 60 people in here, so that's more than half. Halloween to Thanksgiving wins. So now, Velda, weekend or weekday for Virtual Con?
Weekday.
Yeah.
Okay, weekday. So then our choices are, all right, guys, what do you think? We can do, it's basically Wednesday through, like really any day of the week. November 1st through November, say, 17th. What do you think, like looking at that range right there? And any initial thoughts, people? You said the first 2 weeks, right, of November, so let's stick to that. November 1st through November 10th, I guess.
Let's do it the 8th. Wednesdays are good, right?
A Wednesday?
Yes. Wednesdays are typically good, yes.
Wednesday's good. Could do the Simply Cyber Daily Cyber Threat Briefing, lead right into a keynote.
Is it November 10th? Something like Guy Fawkes? Something like that?
That's the 5th of November.
The 5th of November, yeah.
Which is a Sunday, unfortunately, but that would be cool. That's all right. Guy Fawkes is kind of blowing up. All right. So November 8th, Wednesday, November 8th. You guys like that?
Sounds perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Let's put it on.
Wednesdays are always good days.
Send it.
All right. Well, I was gonna do a poll here, but I'll do a poll. But it sounds like we're going in on it.
No, we're already cleared hot. Don't need for a poll.
Okay.
Too late.
Well, it's a community-driven effort. I want. Okay, so Wednesday, November 8th, and this is tentative. Pending the polling. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at this whole Cyber Human Initiative dropping gifted subs.
Dude.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Paul. Love it.
Because of that, we should make sure Paul is a speaker there.
Yeah.
Make sure Paul's a speaker. Okay. Yeah. I mean, definitely. We're curating this. So Paul, I talked to Mike Warner already. He's gonna probably be involved.
Sorry, Paul, you got voluntold. So
Yeah.
I hope you want to speak.
Eric will probably be
And if
speaking.
you don't speak then, Paul, Jax, if you're still here, I'm down for like a Veterans Day long stream as well.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that'll be good.
I'll just write off the whole week.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so we've got a date. Roughly, 79% of people like the date of November 8th, so we're gonna go with that. All right, so Velda, next question, guys. By the way, again, thank you, Velda. Like, it's so valuable to have like a pro here to just fact check us. So we do it Wednesday, November 8th. I am gonna do a live stream that morning, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern time. So, what do you think? Like you said 5 to 6 hours. So should we start at like 10?
I would do 10 Eastern. That way you'll capture your people on the West Coast as well.
Oh yeah.
That may want to attend, because then it would be, well, I guess it would be early. It'd be 7 there, but that's okay.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
don't forget about me, Jerry.
Yes, that's
We already have.
Base. Is that Base? Does that work for you? He is a left coast love, Velda. Does that work?
You don't have your camera on. Your vote doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
Ending stream now? Oh,
Been nice, guys.
All right.
that's about the earliest I think most of us over here would do.
Okay, so if we did 11 a.m. to, we'll call it the the base case presented by NCC Group time kickoff of 11 a.m. That would be like 11 to 6 ish, 11 to 5, right? That's a 6-hour window right there.
That
Pretty
would be a
good.
6-hour window, yes.
Okay, we could do 11 to 4 and then plus
That's easy.
1
Get that.
jaw jacking. Okay, we'll do a whole hour jaw jacking at the end. All right, so we've got a time, we've got a date, we've got a concept, right? 2 tracks. Everybody loves everything. Velda, what type of kind of functional role should we be thinking about? Like Eric's going to be like the Zoom guy, right? And he might be having people help him, but like, what else should we have? Should we have someone who's responsible for track 1, someone who's always responsible for track 2? Like, what are the roles we should be breaking up?
Yes, I would absolutely pick a moderator or an MC, someone that can keep the audience engaged, right?
Okay.
Because that's your goal, is you want to keep that audience with you. You want to keep them engaged. You're going to need some time in between talks. So that's your opportunity. If you do bring in sponsors, Jerry, it's your opportunity to have the sponsors come in, do a little bit of a chat about their product, whatever. Not a hard sell or anything like that. They could do that. But I would designate somebody to the green room. I would designate somebody to monitor Zoom, make sure the emails and links go out. I would, as I said, bring in an MC. I wrote down things over here.
No, that's
Nice,
fine.
nice.
Yeah.
We want all that.
My list.
Kimberly says, I think she says, Kimberly's my
Eric.
Velda. I'm
I
thinking
think
that's
we
what
get-
she's saying. It's very nice. Okay, keep
Or-
going. What else? Discord
Yeah,
monitors.
MC.
So you've got, you want to make sure that you have somebody. Let me see. Where's all
T-shirts?
my notes
Nope.
here? Gosh, I came prepared. Um,
Okay.
you
Jax.
need customer service. You need because you are going to get questions whether or not you want them.
Well, Smiley's going to help me. I love me some
You're
Smiley.
going to need somebody for Discord. Oh, you've got the
Mhm.
Discord up there.
Yeah,
Zoom.
Yep.
Green
Customer
room.
service? Is that what you said? Or customer
I
support?
would definitely have customer support or customer service.
Can that
Yeah.
be as simple as just someone who's always in a customer support channel or ask questions here channel or info desk? All right, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know people. Someone will cover that. We got that. Yeah.
All right.
And also people are going to ask if they're going to earn CPEs for this. I mean, that's
Yeah.
always a question. And the answer is yes, they can earn CPEs. They have to log them themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 1 hour. It's 1 CPE for every hour.
Yep.
Okay.
But they also need
Exclamation point CPEs. I'm not in
Yeah.
chat, so I can't do that.
yeah. I mean, that question's always coming up.
Is the customer support, is that also like the technical support? Like if they can't?
It would,
Okay.
it would be your technical support if people are having issues with. I mean, if you're doing a CTF, they could go there. You could also have a CTF channel, so if people have issues, they can go there.
Or an email address, no reply
I
at
mean-
jerrycon2023.com.
Jerry, you're going to need to write an agenda. So you're going to need to have
Certificates? That's a
someone.
good idea.
I mean, it may be you that writes the agenda. It may be, I write our agendas. I write
Yeah.
our scripts for the MCs.
Mhm.
You wrote those things for Ian to say?
Did
you use chat?
Suggestions.
Did you use Chat GPT? You're like in a Macho Man Randy Savage voice, please introduce this speaker on this topic. Here you go, Ian. Read this.
I think
I like
Uvalda does it more like a Marvel movie. Like, make sure you talk about the next speaker and that this is their topic and this is their bio. The
Yeah.
rest is up to you.
Okay. Do we need?
Why don't you just have a flat tone?
Like your customer support person can also do the emails because you're going to need to send out links to your staff. I mean, there's just a multitude of things that person. I would identify someone though.
Mhm.
To do
Yep.
it. It is a lot.
Well, that's what I want to do for all of these. I want to identify someone and
Oh.
have them take lead. Do we need a website for this, or is it enough just
Yeah.
to blast it on?
We do.
You absolutely need a website.
Hey, we do
For it.
have the JoelBeltonIceCreamShop.com that I bought a couple weeks ago.
There you go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we could definitely link to that.
Um,
A cool
I'm cool with
poster.
it, man.
CTF.
Jerry,
So, if
I'm
someone
gonna
wants to be a
recommend-
graphics designer, that's cool, but that's a nice to have.
That seems like a Kimberly
Jerry,
thing.
I recommend
You know what?
we stand up a nonprofit for this, and if you don't have something for Simply Cyber already, we could probably do it through like Hack Club. That's pretty.
Yeah,
simple.
no,
I can
Simply
set
Cyber is
that up.
not a non-profit, but
Is it already established? I was just thinking we might want to do something separate for this.
well, I mean, is there really going to be money coming into it? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah,
Maybe not this year,
yeah, like
but
4
eventually.
figures. So
all right,
here's
well, let
one of the
me
other
let
things that
me
you can do.
yeah, let
With
me
something like
let
this,
me.
you could have real sponsors and buy people vouchers for real giveaways.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Non-profit.
Between that and
let me.
swag,
Yeah, let
Yeah,
me.
'cause there was already a
donate.
mention of donating for shipping costs and stuff.
yeah,
Okay, let me
I got you.
go
We'll
off
talk
and
about it.
research the nonprofit because maybe it makes sense for me to have a nonprofit arm to what I'm already doing. But you know, like shipping stuff out's cool, but that's a lot of
It's
a lot of work.
of
Yeah, it's a
It's
lot
a
of
lot.
work.
Yeah,
And
need
you know,
Barry
I'm
and
not
a
trying
Deb
to
if you want it.
dish out or anything, but it's just you know, I've got to be real about. Well, again, like Josh said, it's not all going to be on me, but I just got to be real with my time. Okay, what other roles?
Yeah, Kim, I'll make sure Jerry gets it.
What does she get? What did I get?
Hack Club Bank.
Okay.
It's what I use.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
I like this. Oh, what about well, if we're going to be doing it through Zoom, it's not like we can blast it to other platforms, right? Like we
You
could
can.
restream.
You can
Yeah,
bring
you use
Zoom
Restream.
to
You just change what your input is. It goes into Restream and then it goes out to everywhere.
Mhm.
All right. So
That's what
I guess
Ryan does,
somebody to. I mean, would you advise
I will
that,
hand-
Velda?
No, I will help you with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I was going to bring up marketing and promotion, right? I
Yeah.
mean, how are you going to get people here to this?
I was just going to tell him.
And
We need a mic.
Chinese spy balloon.
Jerry thinks he can do all this himself. Yeah. Separately, we need.
All right, I'll say
I say
marketing
we
and
get-
promotion person. Okay.
Can
I'm
we get a
currently
spy?
building
Can
an
we
army of
launch a
marketers,
spy
so-
balloon?
Yeah, we'll
we do,
put a
just do
balloon
that.
and write on the side Simply CyberCon and then just have it
Yeah.
float over Montana.
how are you going to have people register, Jerry? Are they going to be using Zoom? Are they going to be registering through Zoom?
I assume that's what we're going to do. Is whatever the registration page is, we'll tie it through Zoom, and they can
Tie
pick
it
their
to
track, and then they will hopefully divide it out.
Mhm. Could that be
That's what
something that could that be
You all
something
did
we
for
leverage?
Wednesday, right? Last week.
Sorry, one at a time, please.
Velda, that's what you all used last
Yeah,
time,
spotlight
right?
room.
And for the
So
other virtuals.
here's what we do. We do not use like there's a product you can buy within Zoom that has everything where you can run a full conference within Zoom, right? I will tell you it's very expensive. We did check into it and it's very expensive. So what we do is we put the links in the Discord, you know, for track 1, track 2, CTF, whatever. And then we that's how then we give people an email to Discord. And
Okay, yeah,
that's
we
how
could
they
do that.
get into
So do we
everything.
have to have two Zoom? We have
Yes.
to have like two Zoom things going, right? One
Yes.
for track 1 and one for track. Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Which is not hard
You
to
can
take
have-
care of.
Restream with your how you have to restream set up, you could have it go to 2 separate at the same time.
Yes.
Base
Okay.
and I, we got that. We'll talk to Ryan too.
Yeah.
Can you restream two Zooms at one time?
Yeah, you just can't have it go to like 2 LinkedIn's at the same time, but you could have 2 Zooms coming in, going to like the same, like
Like 2 separate live feeds?
Yeah.
So like, okay, because I thought you could only do 1 live feed at a time in YouTube.
no, it's just 2 events that start at the same time.
Oh, look at you and your bad
That's
self.
doable.
Okay.
Do these happen every week? No.
So yeah. Let me just answer that. So if you're just
These are
joining
myths.
us right now, we're planning Simply CyberCon, which is a Simply Cyber conference, very inclusive, very infosec-y, all about good times. It's going to be November 8th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. This is the planning session. This is the planning board. This is Velda, who knows everything about everything, and yeah, we normally do this once a month, but it's just us jaw jacking and drinking beer. And this one's actually got a theme to it. So thank you for joining us. If you have any thoughts, drop them in chat. We're trying to make this a community effort. All right. So
JoeBeltonIceCreams.com.
so yeah, CTF. You know what? We need a CTF person, right? So like, it's easy to set it up if someone else outsources it, but someone's got to be responsible for bringing it to Simply Cyber. So someone's got to do that.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to assign roles right now. I'm just trying to identify roles.
Yes. Oh, yes. We do need a role for that. Oh, yeah, good call.
I'm left of boom, right? I'm like in the identify phase. Okay, so marketing and promotions. I'm not 100% sure. I think Kimberly's
Kim's got it.
Yeah, and maybe with Allison. So, all right. Oh, I put graphics designer in blue. That's a nice to have. I'm thinking maybe like a cool. You know how like concerts have sick posters. Like if someone maybe Mid-Journey could do it for us. I don't know, but like a sick,
Kim's on
like
it. She's got
like
us covered.
fish. Oh, Kimberly's on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Kimberly can fix it. Kim,
she's awesome.
Dude, I'm totally cool. I'm super chill. I'm easy. I'm stepping away.
Look, dude, you're over there stressing. We can see it from here.
Man. You're doing great.
This isn't
I am
stress.
so impressed with you, Jerry.
Yeah. All that therapy. So, okay, Velda, what are we missing? Is there some major thing that you're like, these clowns better ask me about this pretty soon?
You know what? Actually, Jerry, you've done a fantastic job here because I actually put together some notes just so I wouldn't miss things. So I feel like you've got a really good start here. Everything that I have on my list, you have on your list. We've discussed. I think the key to success here is taking the copious notes like you've done. Which is fantastic. Documenting everything. You're communicating well, which is always important. I mean, you have to communicate. Jerry, I assume you're the lead on this, so you'll be kind of acting. You'll be the captain of the ship, right?
Yeah, in my mind. Yes. Hold on, Velda. Yeah.
Look at me. Sure, I'm the captain now.
Okay, so. What I am thinking, Velda, is like what I would literally like to do is be like a CEO where I don't really have any specific responsibility except to make sure that other people are doing their responsibilities, and then I fill in when there's gaps and people breaking down or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying to go with. So I know Josh likes to think that I'm trying to like overtake everybody's role, but I am. This is an exercise in growth for me. I'm trying to be cool about not running everything myself. So yes, I'll put ice cream sculpture or ice sculpture in the nice to have area. We'll add that really quickly.
Oh man, this is a community challenge right here. Someone go get us an ice cream sponsor.
Friendlies, get Friendlies on the horn. All right.
Is Baskin Robbins still a thing?
31 flavors of fun. Yeah. Are there any other like?
I might have went to school with the guy that owned
a Baskin Robbins. That'd be sick. Let's see. Oh, this just in. We've got breaking news right now. We've got breaking news. Lane got the job.
Yeah.
Let's go. Boom.
What a good.
Nice job, Lane. Way to go, man. Welcome to the party. Okay, so Velda, is there any other like low hanging fruit with kind of a big win? For like an activity, an event, a concept, like anything that you have found has been like really, really well received by participants at these events?
Well, anything that you can do, any activities, people love to win things, of course, right? I mean, they love prizes. Mm-hmm. If you
like activities with prizes. Okay, I like that.
Activities with prizes. Those are things that people love. I mean, at our in person, they absolutely love the calf roping and the bull riding.
Mhm.
Cat probing?
Calf roping.
Calf
Oh, calf
roping.
roping.
Dude, we're
Yeah,
not going
like
to
you
that
are
that
there,
version of
sitting
YouTube.
next to me doing that.
Yeah, I've just poisoned everybody's YouTube algorithm with that.
Oh, no,
Um,
jeez.
Those, but it's more difficult at a virtual con to do things. But
Yeah,
We
not
might be able to
impossible.
get a DJ though.
yeah, DJ
You
BSEC.
know, we did with the first year we did the roulette, uh,
Mm.
the
The
slideshow
slide
roulette.
roulette.
Of course, we had Ian
Oh,
Meyer
we could do that
involved, and it
virtually.
was
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's awesome.
Yeah, you could do slideshow roulette virtually. That would actually be kind of funny.
we and
Late
he
night
had the restream. I mean, he did them all. Ian was fantastic with slideshow roulette that first year.
slideshow roulette, not Russian roulette. BSEC.
Yeah. Cyber trivia. Oh, like
Not casino either, right?
yeah.
I
No,
love how
this is
DJ B-Set comes in here like toward the end and starts throwing shade
Hey,
everywhere.
BSEC, why are you in here? The link's in mod chat.
And I like how he says like what's going
Talk
on
to
here.
us.
There isn't like a giant scrolling banner that says only what we're doing here. But that's okay.
got tunnel
Bruce
vision.
Potter
Second,
did. Bruce
please
Potter did a thing too. He did a virtual game, and it was very successful too.
Okay, you don't remember what it is, Bruce
I
Potter?
can't remember what it was called. It's been. I'm going to see him here at ColonelCon in a few weeks. But it was a really well received game, and
Okay.
it was fun. Backdoors and breaches is always good.
Yeah.
To get a tournament going.
We could probably
I
do that.
know you talked about the labs up there, and I know West Hackenfest would be happy to do some of our virtual labs.
Joe's
Okay.
been saying threat gen, but he hasn't.
Yep. There's a couple people saying threat gen, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
haiku.
So I'll say here. I'll say haiku.
No bad
I'll
ideas.
say-
It's brainstorming.
No.
So-
Yeah, I'm not exactly. I'm not.
I'll play threat gen again if I can play against Matt Lee and go Speedy Gonzalez on him twice in under 30 minutes.
Oh, nice.
I'm not playing with it.
No, you're playing against me, Eric.
I don't think
Let's do
I don't
this.
think it'd be fair if
We'll
I
do it.
entered. It's reigning champion and all. It wouldn't be fair.
Dude, okay, let's put it in the poll. Who wants to see me and Jerry go back up against each other? We'll do it
Dude,
next
it'll
week.
be one vote for yes, and it would be your vote. Like, you're just, dude, I ran over
No.
you. Yeah, what is it, Velda?
I love this idea here from Emilio. It says I ran a lunch and learn where we sent out email vouchers in order Grub.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're done.
I like that
think
idea.
that's
Let's
awesome.
start
And
doing
you know what, Jerry? That might be a great sponsorship thing. I mean, if
Yes.
somebody
Yeah.
wanted to sponsor and send something out,
sponsor lunch.
Mhm.
yeah.
I like it. I
We'll
do
do a
like it.
sponsor for dinner, right? No. You
Hold on
should.
one
You
second.
should do a
So we
sponsor
need someone
dinner.
for sponsors, right? Sponsors and
Yeah.
corporate stuff. That's you, Josh,
Yeah.
right? Don't you always say that?
I'll,
That's your jam.
yeah, I'll work on it. Yeah. I got a person for that.
All right. Hold on. I want to capture this. Where does it make sense? I guess
My
right
intern
here.
was wondering when I can give her more things to do. This will be perfect.
I think I got a couple of patch monkeys laying around here somewhere that I can assign something to.
There we go.
Perfect.
I like it.
What about the Wi-Fi nuggets?
Wi-Fi nugget. So Aaron's asking about the Wi-Fi nugget. Cody Kinsey had said he'd be interested in running that hardware labs. The Wi-Fi nuggets do cost
Mhm.
money, which thank you, Aaron, if that's what you were saying.
Come
To
on.
pay for the Wi-Fi nuggets,
Mhm.
those are, $75 a rip, but they are awesome. Your boys got one right here. As soon as I get a chance, we'll be getting into those. So that's fun. I'm gonna remove ice sculpture. That's just it's like clogging up the space.
Wouldn't that just be a like a US only thing for Wi-Fi nuggets? Due to
No.
Yeah,
the
it would
shipping?
be.
Mm.
I don't know if they may. I don't know if Cody mails internationally or not. And with the Wi-Fi nuggets, you would have to sign up like 2 weeks in advance, because you can't play unless you've got the nugget.
Oh, to get them for the workshop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know about the Wi-Fi nuggets.
was
That's part of the
thinking for a
the
giveaway.
flipper.
Oh, I was
we could-
thinking for the lab, but you're saying for a giveaway, Aaron?
Giveaways. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we can
well,
do that.
We'd probably get someone to do flippers.
Calf roping. Jerry, do you have any idea as to how many people you're hoping to have show up for this?
Oh, that's a
You
good
have,
question.
Jerry's,
Cool.
A 500. I'd like 500.
Everybody.
yeah, easily. I think we can easily get 500.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I think we could get 500 to 1,000 to register, and then maybe day of 300. I'm trying to set reasonable goals. But yeah, I think 300 because I get 200 on the cyber threat briefing live in the
Yeah.
morning every day, and another 800 to 1,200 on team replay. So, I mean,
I
there's
don't think like single time live, but yeah.
yeah, like over the
of this
course,
thing,
people might come and
easily,
go. Yeah, so maybe 500 people, Velda, if I'm trying to be like practical.
Okay.
Okay.
We usually see about 55% of those that register show up.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm
Makes sense.
thinking at least 1,000 will register at least. So,
Yeah,
okay,
spe-
this is cool.
yes, especially since it's during the day, like during
Yeah.
a weekday. Yeah.
So Yeo Martinez asks, will this conference have a cost? I don't want it to have a cost. Velda, I will say one thing that I noticed is that it doesn't hurt if you don't charge anything and 10,000 people sign up and only 500 show up because they don't have an incentive to go. That doesn't really hurt anything, right? Because it's a virtual con. Yeah. Okay.
No.
So
I mean,
yeah. So
we could
it will
do
cost.
it just like Pay What You Can, where it like here's the voucher, and it could just be voucher 100, and just have people like if they want it for free, like hey, use voucher 100, boom. And
Yep.
anyone else like this helps pay for everyone. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
like
right.
to
I
just fill
forgot.
John's ideas, period.
We had talked about donations accepted. I forgot about that. Yeah, so Yeo, it'll be 0 to donation amount, but everyone will be welcome. Going back to our goals here, goals of conference. New people are welcome. Very, very inclusive. Actually, I'm going to add that as like the number one goal because that's what I said. I didn't document what I said. All right.
Alana's wondering what the difference for planning would be. Zoom has maxes, and then
Yeah.
at a certain
If
point,
Zoom maxes out,
you would want to have
we
another
can go.
track just so that you don't have all of those people in chat at one time.
Yep.
I
It's
think.
perfect. All right. I guess this is good. I mean, we've got so apps is a parking lot item. Velda, besides Zoom and Discord, what other apps should we be mindful of or aware of?
I mean, as far as like
For anything, planning,
go
like
to
for
webinar, there's, I mean,
I'm not looking for competitors. I mean, we're going to use Zoom and Discord for sure. I guess what I'm asking is there like another software that we should be aware of, not just either to buy or to make sure that we have someone who knows how to use it?
I think that you've got the two best there, Discord
Okay,
and
cool.
Zoom. We
We're
used
probably gonna need-
webinar for a long time, and it just wasn't as conducive as Zoom and Discord.
We're going to need a workspace, whether it be like 365 or G Suite or something. I've got a solution for that.
That's a great idea. Yep. Someplace
Put all
you
this
can
stuff,
collaborate.
like document you're working on.
Right. I use a lot of OneNote, and I know John probably would hate me saying that, but I love OneNote because I can create a document and then have it running. I can create tabs on that document, and I love that.
Nice. I've got a plugin for you that you can use there.
Oh, Scott Davey
On your
brings up a
OneNote.
good question. Can we record the sessions? Right,
Yes.
Zoom has the
Yeah.
ability to record, but we'd have to make sure that we record each one. Plus, it'll
Or if you
be
just pump it through Restream, it'll record them.
yeah. I was gonna say if we're pumping it through Restream, and then we can go back afterwards and cut it up into the individual talks.
And then
would you-
podcast it?
Would you want to do each individual talk? Because I've seen like, what is it, MITRE? They have just the whole track just recorded.
Yeah, I know, but
that's
that's
easy to fix afterwards. Like that's
yeah. I would record the
simple.
whole thing and then cut it up because no one's gonna go to like a 14-hour video and be like scrubbing looking. Okay, so all right, so we're gonna record.
Someone else just asked a question. Where was it?
Okay. They said, "Do you remember Google Wave?" I don't know if that was.
Well, no, there was like an actual useful.
Oh, okay. Okay. Something about cyber boxers. Walk through a lab of Jerry's future class with a discussion about the specific
Partner
cyber
with
symbol.
Meta. Yeah, we'll talk to Roman, but we'll figure one out. There'll be something. There'll be a CTF.
That might be a teaser. Your class that you're doing, your Cyber Security 101. That might be kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, it would be cool, but at the same time, I don't want to commit myself to any specific thing because I want to be very liquid to be able to jump in. And
Jerry's
help
gonna be
out.
like John. John doesn't do any talks at the thing. He's busy doing all the other stuff, making it work.
Yeah.
Truth.
I think
This might
that'd
be
be
the
the only
last to see
time.
of Jerry.
I think that's the only time anyone will ever compare me and John like that. But yeah. That's essentially what I'm going to try to do is be like wearing the snake skin hat or whatever he wears there, and walking around. Yeah, base case nailed it with the John Strand emotes in chat. Okay. So Devin McCarthy says an interesting idea: have a volunteer track to have folks to pull from to fill those roles that are needed on the day of or day before. That's a clever idea. So that would be like a Simply Cyber. We could do a channel. Someone like whoever's good at Discord. We should start building this out on Discord. As a channel. Base, are you good at? Joel's got it. Joel's got it. Thanks, Joel. Joel, are you good with the
Joel,
permissions?
if you're not good with it, let me know. I think one of my patch monkeys could do it. I think he's good at it.
I mean, I'll definitely need some learning, but yeah, I can handle it.
Joseph, you still around? Where is he at?
Yeah, no. You don't have to learn anything. We'll just assign someone else, Joel.
Yeah.
Simply Cyber Con on Discord category, and then build out channels. And I'm just gonna put copy paste from Black Hills. Is it Anti-Siphon or Black Hills that has it already built out where we can just borrow?
Both.
Oh, look at Velda just
we both have.
strutting around. Yes, Velda's like, yeah, you pick it. Go ahead. All right,
Well,
so
Second Fest has one too.
all right. Velda's just like,
yeah, we can help.
okay.
Yeah, I'm on like 8 for.
I know.
I love it.
Okay, so we've got that set up. Guys, I'm feeling really good. This is you want to talk about planning sessions? I've been in a couple. This one's gone well. Here, I'll make this available to everybody. Let me share this.
I feel like this is going way better than when you and I sat with Deb and Jason, and you were like, "I don't know if I want to do this."
Hey, stop sharing
Jerry,
your
your
screen,
screen's still sharing.
Jerry, so that way you're not obsecking yourself, please.
Oh, that's
Or
all
any
right.
of us.
The other day on thank you. The other day on stream, Charles Finfrock said, "Jerry, I'll just email you at personal email address. Cool?" And I was like, "Oh, like hey, you just doxed me." That's okay. Here, let me pull this off screen.
Yeah, Martinez is asking if there will be guest speakers. There will be a lot of guest speakers.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a whole track of speakers. It'll be the best. And we're gonna tell everybody about it too, Yeo. That way, you're likely to attend. I love it. All right, I'll send this out afterwards because I need to copy and paste it into the Simply Cyber, Gmail. Oh my God, Gmail account. All right, this has been wicked good. I love this.
Me too.
Great success.
Yeah, final thoughts. I do have to run, but like we can do a minute of jaw jacking if you want. That's Velda. I don't know if you guys call it jaw jacking, but you probably have something where you just like kind of talking about whatever as much as you want.
Yeah, it's called the pre-show banter.
Yeah.
Pre-show banter. All right, it's like post-show banter.
Oh, there needs to be another pre-show banter, like 24-hour stream. That was good.
So Velda, the MC would basically be in between the talks, right? So do we need 2 MCs then?
Yeah.
One for track 1 and track 2?
I would give one for both tracks. Yes.
I
already have documents that you can use to set this up. So I mean, I'm happy to help in any capacity on this.
Okay.
So if I can help with the talks and everything.
Yeah.
Just count me in.
All right, we'll put you on the byline, like right under the.
Can we clone
the
your forms for your call for paper?
Yeah, of course you can. I can send it over to you.
Oh yeah, perfect. Then we'll have a call for paper forms by the end of the weekend, Jerry.
Yeah, we'll have
Come
to
on.
do that for new speakers. For the new speakers, because the other
Yeah.
one is
Yeah.
curated.
Yep.
But I will say, I don't know how to take a role on this, but it would be nice to engage the community on what type of topics you'd like. Because I mean, there's things that I think would be really exciting and really interesting, but I'd much rather the community say what they're interested in.
Call for topics.
Call for topics. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Forms are
No?
easy.
Actually,
She'll send me the stuff. I'll just clone it. I'll put our it'll be great. It'll be fine.
you would be amazed at the things that I put out to our testers and to people, and I'm like, what do you think? And they're like, geez, another one of these. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
gotta have info. So
I like it. So I'm gonna say really quick. Can someone in chat, in our chat, public private chat here, confirm that I want to send this link out to everybody in chat right now, but I want to make sure that it's read only because I don't need.
Drop it in. Oh, it's there.
I did. Thanks, Aaron, for stopping by and being part of it for the planning.
Yeah, for some reason, Restream is not.
Yeah.
Yep, it is read only.
Yeah, it's read only.
Read only.
All right, cool. Here we go. Simply CyberCon planning.
That's a
Boom.
little. Velda.
Now,
I don't know if I'll do
you're
that.
about to get a lot of requests to edit. I tell you what.
oh, sorry.
Why? Oh, look
We
at
should have
people
made it
just-
a PDF.
It's so funny. It's so funny how many people just
Sorry.
fell into this. Anonymous giraffe, anonymous crow. There's a bunch of people in here now.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, this
Nice.
is how we do it, right? Okay. I probably should have thought
Velda, is
before I
Wild West
released
Hacking
that.
Fest gonna have a resume writing workshop?
I have to talk to Josh Mason about that, probably.
Oh,
Well,
yeah. We should
there was a
mention it.
submission
Wild
on the
West
call
Hacking-
for workshops. So
We should mention it. Wild West Hacking Fest.
Kip's
That
in,
we're
by the
Simply
way.
CyberCon is right around the corner.
You know what? Can I mention a couple of things?
Yeah.
Okay, so next month in Baltimore, Maryland, we are doing an in-person training class, or we're doing in-person training. It's in conjunction with B-Sides Charm. And
sweet.
we're running 8 training classes. John Strand is there with his pen test class. Derek Banks, Troy, Hal Pomerantz. They're all going to be there. We're going to do a community meetup on Thursday. It's the 27th and 28th of April.
Is there a
yeah.
website or a link? I'll bring it up
I
on
got a
chat.
link. I got a link. It's in private chat.
Yeah.
It's,
There you go.
and it's antisiphon.com. And then there's a green bar at the top that says, now that we've offended you, we're going to Baltimore.
Let's see.
If you could
I got that one.
if you could go to that one, and if you are in the area, it'd be a fantastic. We're gonna do in person and virtual, but we will be there. And on Thursday evening, we're gonna do like a community meetup.
I got that link.
We're gonna invite people in from the area, so please come on
I'll be
out.
there. I'll be there.
Awesome. You will get a ticket with it to B-Sides Charm. And then the other thing is Wild West Hacking Fest is at the end of October, the 18th through the 20th for the event. We'll do Airport Con. We'll do the whole 9 yards like we've done every other year. So it's going to be fun. Heath Adams is going to be there as a keynote, as is Leslie Carhart.
Oh, nice.
Jerry, I always mispronounce your name.
It's Osier. Think of it as like
Osier.
Microsoft Azure, except it's Osier. Osier, yeah.
So probably
Or like-
just Josh Mason there. I mean, come on.
I hope to be there.
Yes, it's gonna
Well, at
be.
least
It's
be a
gonna be
sponsor.
great.
If my talk doesn't get accepted and the training doesn't get accepted and the workshop doesn't get accepted, I'm at least going to show up.
That's a lot of ifs.
We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna
Not to
have
put you on the
some
spot.
fun. It is it's a fun event. So
I'll be there. It's my favorite conference to ever.
Yay!
Yeah, and I get to speak at it, which is even like bonus. I've already thought of what my talk is. So, anyways,
It's so fun.
yeah, it's wicked fun. It's literally my favorite conference. It's so nice, so inclusive. So, it's like everything I love about our industry, like bundled into this little town. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of our goal, right? And then we bring in calf roping and bull riding and old time photos and
Mm.
to make
Steak
it
dinner.
different. So, and dinner, steak dinner. Yep.
The steak dinner was good too.
And
yeah.
and then this year there's also going to be karaoke.
Perhaps. You know what? It's X the X Files themed.
X-Files themed.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Can I share a personal story,
No.
please? So, at this year's Wild West Hackin' Fest. Okay, here, let me go like this. Listen, at this year's Wild West Hackin' Fest that just passed, there was a steak dinner, and it was amazing. And you had to wait in this wicked long line, but it was very productive. Josh Mason is standing next to me. Daniel Lowry is finishing his food, and he gets up and he goes through line with us. And they've got
Just
this
because.
big, just to hang out. Like that just tells you how awesome this event is. But like we get all the way up to the front, right? And I'm first, and then Josh, and like they've got this big grill doing charcoal and millions of sirloin steaks, and they're handing them off. And then there's one steak left on the grill, and they put it on my plate. And Josh is like, and they're like, 1 second, sir, to Josh. 1 second, sir. We'll put fresh steaks on for you and everybody behind you. And I'm looking down, and I have like, with all due respect, I have like the bottom of a Doc Martin because it's been on the grill for like 45 minutes. And like literally, like the knife broke trying to cut it, and I'm just like crying. Like I'm like eating it because I'm hungry, and you know it's a steak. I'm not gonna not eat it. So I'm like, chewing on it like it's jerky. And Josh like literally cuts his steak in half, and he's like, "I cannot watch you eat that. Like, please take half this steak." Anyways. That was that's how like much community is up in this Wild West Hackin' Fest. The man gave me half his dinner because he felt bad for me, and the best part too is like Daniel Lowry's like, whoa, like when I started eating it, he's like, wow. So anyways, obviously it was a fluke, right? It's like there were a bunch of great steaks coming out. It's just mine happened to be the last one of a entire round of steaks, right? So I don't want you to think I'm dashing the steak people there, but that was my experience. So
it's too funny. We're gonna make sure your steak is very fresh this year.
Yeah, just walk
Thank
the
you.
cow right out to him.
Yeah, just have it tiptoe across the grill. That'll be fine.
Anyone
So-
going to Hack Space Con next month?
Hack Space Con? Not this guy.
Yeah, it's at Kennedy Space Center on the 14th and 15th. Free training on the 14th, and you don't have to be registered for the con for the training. I know Zach and Heath are going to be there talking about soft skills for just cybersecurity. There's a bunch of intro to cyber stuff, and I am doing a talk on the 15th. So,
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll
There you
be
go.
there.
Here, let me pull it up on the stream real quick. And oh wait, hold on. Base, did you leave or are you just off screen? I'm kind of curious. Let me see where the Space Con is. What's it called? Space Con?
Hack Space Con. Again, I got your URL. It's in the chat here.
You got to move faster than that.
I think Ian is going to be there. Ian Meyer.
Yeah, Ian. A couple people. Deb said you're sending some folks, and man, who's giving talks? There's a bunch of.
Bo was there, right? I think Bo.
Yeah, Bo's giving a talk.
Bo from Black Hills Information
Black Hills,
Security, aka
yeah,
Daff Hack. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Mike Felch is going to be there, talking about AI and AWS pen testing.
That's
gonna be a
awesome.
good one.
AI.
Yeah, it's a good one. So I dropped a link in chat. Yeah, so definitely check it out. Like that's one of the cool things about our industry too. Holy crap! Yeah, that's one of the things about our industry too is that there's so many great opportunities to network and communicate virtually and in person. Like we're super resilient and super interesting. Love it. Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
Good frog.
Kim. Phil's going to be there.
Who?
Philip Wiley's going to be doing his
I love that.
pen tester blueprint. It is $200 for the 15th, but if you come on the 14th, it's free, and that's when all the training is. 15th is just like when all of us are doing our talks. Which will be cool.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So let me say this: if you guys want to keep hanging out, I've got a hard stop. But Base does have executive powers on this platform, so we can roll that way if you want. I've done this once before, Velda, and they didn't abuse Simply Cyber while I was gone. But I am going to have to.
Too bad.
It did not go too bad.
It's going to my LinkedIn too, so
yeah.
Please be gentle.
Yeah, it does.
Let's go to mine. Let's just trash it. Let's burn it.
Burn it to the ground. Well, I want to thank, like, just to close out the Simply CyberCon, I want to thank all of you, with special thanks to Velda, who just basically allowed us to shortcut the entire planning experience. So we are going to be putting out some materials. It sounds like Kimberly's going to rope in Allison, and we can get the promotion engine up and running like ASAP and start promoting this November 8th. 11 a.m. Eastern time, so you West Coast people can be part of the scene. Take the PCH to the 407 to the 225, and then get on the live stream. It'll be a good time. I want to thank all of you.
Up. I think you just melted the ice cream man's head.
All right, so I'm gonna slide off. Velda, thank you. If you're more than welcome to stay, Velda. What's that?
I'd love to help with this conference. So
okay,
perfect.
Then Velda will be heavily involved. This is just coming in now. Yes, Velda will be heavily involved in the conference. And we'll co-brand and sponsor if Anti-Siphon and Black Hills want to be related to this, not from a financial, just like if you want to be part of it, I would love to collaborate with you guys and be part of that experience. Thank you unbelievably, Velda, for
absolutely.
This works perfectly into future Wild East Hacking Fest.
Yes.
Wow.
We've been planning this.
He's like a little skinny little.
I would love to come out there to do one. I would love it.
Do it right
Charleston
at the beach.
Is great every time of the year.
Charleston's a good time. Just saying. I know people. All right, I'm going to slide out of here. Right. Base, you got the wheel. Thank you all very much. Great office hours tonight. All of you mods, genuinely appreciate it. And Velda, it sounds like we're going to be working together. So thank you for taking the phone call earlier today.
Absolutely.
All right.
I'll see you, everybody. Besides Charm, Velda.
Cannot wait. You're coming up?
I'm like 30 minutes. I will be there.
I'm excited. I haven't been in Baltimore for a while, so
nice. It'll be fun.
It'll be good. And the instructors that we have, the people that we've lined up for training classes.
I'll take any excuse to come hang out with y'all.
Hey, I love that idea. Thursday night, we're definitely doing a meetup. So
I'll be there.
There's a lot of people talking about Charleston for an East Side Wild Hacking Fest. So I think Charleston is your place. Come on, let's go.
Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Let's get some lessons learned. Let's get Jerry used to this, and then we'll do it.
That would be awesome.
Oh, we're talking about getting
pretend like I haven't been planning this for the last year since the first time you felt to talk. All right.
So I've been meaning to ask you, what is that 253 up there?
Oh, that. Okay. So I stole this from our booth at Gartner. Okay. It's legit the sign that was at the top of our booth. We finished the conference and I turned to our marketing event person and was like, hey, what do they do at the booths? She's like, they probably just throw them all away. I was like, could I take the sign? She's like, well, I don't know. Like, are you okay if I take the sign? And she's like, yeah. So I walked out of Gartner with all my stuff and like this giant sign. No one said anything. So
she's probably right. They probably just
no one cared. But I like the office space. I took something. Something. So
at least it wasn't the red stapler.
Yep. Red staplers get your place burned down. We've learned.
Truth.
Love
you all.
Yeah, I gotta head out myself. Take care, everybody.
We'll go ahead and end then.
You guys have a great one. Nice to meet you, and good to see you again, Josh.
Yeah.
Have a good one, Velda.
Thanks, everybody.
We'll see you guys.